Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and if you do like the videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Now, FX Street came out yesterday saying there are 4 reasons why XRP price could set new all-time highs above the $5 mark, and that is, obviously, while still going through the SEC case, and we'll go over that today, what's going on, what's happening. Now, the XRP price is forming an inverse head and shoulders pattern, which projects a 603% rally to $5.53. Social volume for a remittance token has hit 42, a level last seen in early April before the start of the bull run. So supply distribution shows that the whales have been on accumulation spree regardless of the recent sell-off. So the key here, supply distribution shows that the whales have been on an accumulation spree regardless of the recent sell-off. That's the key point to get out of the FX Street article. So the XRP price has been hovering over a support level, and it talks about, how we're going to get there and why we're going to get there and how it's going to get to 553. And we'll go over that today, what it is, how it works. And now, very interesting news to come out, and thank you for the fan that actually gave me this article earlier today. So XRP could end up like EOS. So SEC took 24 million and the class action took 27.5 million. So Ripple could face a similar outcome for the class action lawsuit brought forward against the blockchain firm. Now, can you imagine I'd say there are 2 things I want in 2021. That is a settlement with the SEC or a win, and a $10 XRP. Now, I think, $24 million settlement, could come out. Now, the reason why this has sort of come about is because Block 1 has reached a settlement, and this particular settlement and the case is similar to the case of Ripple versus the SEC. Now, 90% of the SEC cases do go to settlement anyway, but what does this have to do with the SEC versus Ripple case? Well, the SEC charged Ripple Labs and co-founders Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larsen with conducting a 1.3 billion unregistered securities offering for selling XRP since 2013. That's what they're saying. And obviously, Ripple claimed it never held an ICO. So Ripple denies it engaged in any offering of securities, denies the inaccurate characterization of the legal advice Ripple received regarding XRP, and denies that it is engaged in a single offering of XRP. And so this case has been going backwards and forwards since December 23, 2 days before Christmas. And so could we see a settlement similar to this? We'll keep a close eye on it. Now, in regards to the SEC, now they're on a wild spree. So the latest to come out is that Binance Coin and Tether are likely to be classified as securities. Now, this is massive, and Ethereum 2.0 isn't too safe either. So Ripple has been in a legal fight with the SEC for months now over whether it's a security or not. And the attorneys looked at the top 5 cryptos by market cap and their likelihood of being cracked down by the SEC over securities violation, and only Bitcoin seemed safe. So it's really, really fascinating to watch this unfold. What would mean? I mean, can you imagine a crypto era where Ripple gets legal clarity and then Binance Coin and Tether and Ethereum get cracked down as securities? I mean, that we're looking at major volatility and movement coming if that is to be the case. So in this article, it talks about, Bitcoin being a 2 out of 10 likelihood, Ethereum a 4 out of 10, Ethereum 2.0 actually being a 6 out of 10 as far as from a risk point of view, Tether being a 9 out of 10, and the Binance Coin being an 8.5 out of 10 on the likelihood of them becoming securities. Now, I want user participation. I want to know what you think. Do you think we're going to see the day that Binance Coin, Tether, and perhaps maybe even Ethereum 2.0 get done by the SEC and get called a security? Where do you stand on this argument, of what the SEC is up to, and do you agree or disagree? I love user participation. I'd love to know what you think on this argument. Now, just as that comes out, so Ripple launched a line of credit that allows customers using ODL to source capital on demand to initiate cross-border payments at scale using the digital asset XRP. So what it says here is that we launched a line of credit, a new beta service that allows RippleNet customers using on-demand liquidity to instantly source capital and initiate payments using XRP. And I really, really like there that in the end they put that there, using XRP. That's really, really important because a lot of people have been saying, well, can Ripple one day not use XRP? No, it's not how it's going to work. So the Ripple have filed a further support of its motion to compel the SEC to turn over the internal BTC, ETH, and XRP documents. So Ripple are pushing hard for this. They want this to happen. Give us the documents around BTC and ETH, because as you heard today, the SEC case, SEC's request to extend discovery deadline has been granted. So October is now the deadline for discovery. Now, really fascinating to hear your thoughts on this as well. So October 15, 2021 is the deadline now for this, and it'll be very fascinating to see how this all unfolds and how this uncovers. And of course, Ripple are now pushing, saying, give us these documents, because just because it's been extended, it doesn't mean that a settlement cannot happen. I just want to clarify that. It means that the SEC have requested more time. The judge has granted it based on whatever they've given it to be able to grant it. So not a big deal, because at the end of the day, I do believe that a settlement is coming. And this, the SEC is using every trick in the book, to delay, to further, to extend the time that it takes. But Ripple are smart, and they will squash this. Let's jump into Atani. Let's see what Atani is telling us. Okay, so when we jump in and we actually take a look at the 1 hour chart and what's going on at the moment and what's happening, we can kind of see that from an hourly point of view, we're sitting at around 89 cents, and we're, about halfway to the top of the Bollinger Band. When we go into a 4 hour segment, let's zoom out. We are in a bullish segment, and we're almost out of the Bollinger Band, and the RSI is sitting almost to the top of the RSI oversold barrier. Now, when we jump on the 12 hour, we see a different story, right? So plenty of room to go. It has moved into a bullish segment, and we're just sitting pretty at 89 cents. And of course, Bitcoin has moved. It's sitting at 40,200 at the time of making this. Ethereum is moving. Everyone is moving. Right? They're all going into green. Polkadot has had a 16% move today. So some big moves are coming. Chainlink has moved 11% today. So there's some big moves coming around. But from a charts point of view, it does look very bullish. So very interesting to see how we go. Let's go look at some drawings and what they tell us. So something that I wanted to point out was there was a diagram drawn out that showed the timeline of October, being now that October is the time that the case SEC has with its discovery phase. So a diagram got drawn out about what can we expect. We don't this particular gentleman that drew this out expected that we're not going to go above $1.96 until October. But of course, the charts can be made and drawn out in whichever way you look at it. So for me, the initial target is that 92 cents. Breaking the 92, supporting the 92, and then having a clear vision to push forward from there. Now, again, as always, there are major resistance points. 92 is one. Just after $1, so like $1.05 is another major resistance point, a very important resistance point. Should we break that, then we'll probably come back down to 85 cents. So keep an eye on that, very close eye. But for me, from a scale point of view, with Flare launching in approximately 15 to 25 to 30 days, I can see the price action being very positive, very much moving bullish. And like I said, the delay in discovery does not mean that a settlement is not around the corner. In fact, settlements do come out when you least expect them, once both parties have agreed. Zooming out into a long picture from 2014 until now, we are expecting major moves in the Ripple price tag. Now, again, I do want to know in the comments how you feel about the SEC case, giving them the judge giving them an extra more time until October. What are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on the price action over the next couple of days as well, and where we're moving towards? Because I think it's really fascinating. But I really want your participation around this whole Tether, Binance Coin, and all them becoming securities, and even Ethereum 2.0. Is anyone out of the question here? What does that mean for the future of cryptocurrency and where we stand as day traders, investors, long-term holders? I really am curious to know what you guys think about this stuff and how it all evolves. And of course, as always, if you did learn something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate every single one of you. You guys are amazing, and I cannot wait to see you on the next one.